12 days left, Christmas! Christmas!
I wonder what demon snake tastes like with giant boobs.
Today's creepypasta. Can't believe I'm doing this one.
I can't believe fucking he killed this giant snake bitch on Final Fantasy. That shit's tight.
But
When
I
did
am
I get weapons like
reading.
that?
I will be
Some real
reading
weapons.
Sonic.exe.
Hey, you know what they said the future's gonna come to? They said something about maybe like opening Mars for other people. And guess what it's gonna come to? It's gonna come to real life fucking Star Wars space battle. So that shit's gonna be tight as a motherfucker. No, they said something about making lightsabers.
I will start with the creepypasta reading.
That shit would be tight as fuck, dude. Think about it. Lightsabers of death.
Right. This is gonna be interesting. Sonic.exe. I'm a tool so.
Why did you eat my fries?
Can I please read?
Go ahead.
Right, thanks. Right. I'm a total Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like everybody. Yeah, okay. I like the newer games, but I don't mind playing the classics. I don't think I've ever played glitchy or hacked games before, though I didn't think I would have to play any after the experience I had. Okay.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, you had an experience apparently. Okay. So, I'll do some Riddler stuff.
When can I get those? I want to get this game so bad. Have you seen the reviews for it?
Yes. Right, right,
dude, they're fucking spectacular. Yo, Nathan, if I get this downloadable, you want to play it?
Hang on. Can I read creepypasta, please? It started on a nice summer afternoon. I was playing Sonic Unleashed. I liked how you get to explore the towns in it. Yeah, so is Sonic Adventure. Until the mailman had arrived and put something in my mailbox as usual and left. I paused my game to go see what I got in the mail. The only thing in the note was a CD case for computers and a note. I took it inside. I looked at the note first and realised it was from my dear friend Kyle. Let's just call him that. Whom I hadn't heard from in 2 weeks. I know that because I recognised his handwriting. Though what was weird is how it looked. It looked badly written and scratched and somewhat difficult to read. As if Kyle was having a hard time writing it down and doing it in a hurry. This is what he wrote. Another voice. Oh, didn't even realise.
Shit.
Okay then. Right, where was I? Right. This is gonna be fun. You ready for you ready for this? I can do really good voice changes.
Listen, I'm the only one here, Nathan. It's not anybody else. So I'm trying to ask you a question. If I got Final Fantasy downloadable, would you fucking play it? If I let you download it.
Actually?
Yeah.
I'll do it then. Right. Oh, think about it. This is what the note had to read, right? Tom, I can't take it anymore. I had to get rid of it. This thing, somehow, before it was too late. I was hoping you'd do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me. And if you don't destroy this CD, he'll come after you too. He's just too fast for me. Please, Tom, destroy this god-forsaken disc. before he comes after you two. It's too late for me. Destroy the disc, and you'll destroy him. But do it quickly, otherwise he'll catch you. Don't even play the game. It's what he wants. Please. Destroy it. Kyle. Well, that was certainly weird. Even though Kyle is my best friend, and I haven't seen him in 2 weeks, I didn't do what he asked me. I didn't think what a simple gaming disc would do anything bad to him. After all, it's just a game, right? Boy, was I wrong about that. Yeah, of course
you are. What are you going on about? I'm so confused.
I'm reading not Jeff, Sonic.exe.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're making me go crazy because I'm like, is this shit real or are you just fucking full of shit?
Oh shit, well that could have been better. Yeah, right. Right, I will continue reading.
Oh god.
Anyway, I looked at the disc and it looks like any ordinary computer CDR disc. Except it had black marker on it written Sonic.exe. Rain. And it was much unlike Kyle's handwriting, meaning that he must have given it from someone else, must have gotten it from someone else. Like a pawn shop or eBay. When I saw Sonic on the writing of the CD, I was actually excited and wanted to play it, since I'm a big Sonic fan. Emphasize much? You're emphasizing a little too much here, Story. You are. You shouldn't be emphasizing, right? I mean, yes, you say you're a Sonic fan, but don't emphasize it. Don't. Yeah, don't emphasize it, because you never know what's happening if you emphasize something like that. I'm just trying to help, but... So please, don't emphasize it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's continue. I went into my room and turned on the computer and put the disc in. Installed the game. While the Titan screen popped up, I noticed that it was the first Sonic game. I was like, awesome! Because like I said earlier, I like the classics. The first thing I noticed that was out of place was when I pressed start. There was a split second when I saw the title image turned into something much different. Something that I now consider horrifying before cutting into black. I remember the image looked like in that split second before the game cut to black. The sky had darkened, the title emblem was rusted and ruined. The Sega 1991 was now instead Sega 666, and the water had turned red like blood, except it looked hyper-realistic. How does blood look hyper-realistic? Yeah, like how does blood look hyper-realistic? I don't get that. Right, so apparently the blood's hyper-realistic, right? Yeah, I get that, but I don't see the point in doing that. What, hey ho, what you wanna do? Oh, get yourself on. Go. And go round and go there, and we get the Riddler trophy. Thank you for the Riddler trophy. Right. But the freakiest thing was in that split second frame with Sonic. His eyes were pitch black and bleeding with two glowing red dots staring right at me. You don't need to emphasize the right at me. You really... You don't...
What are you doing?
I'm still reading Sonic.exe. This guy's emphasized everything.
Holy shit.
What?
Giant motherfucking axe dude with wings of devastation and destruction. Oh my god, I didn't know we were bringing fucking Digimon back with 10,672 fucking swords coming at you in a penetrating awesome light of destruction. That shit's awesome.
Alright.
Ultima sword?
Oh,
Where the fuck did you get this attack?
And his eyes are stretched wider up to the edge of his face. Right, hang on.
Holy.
I've got 2 messages. Have you sent something? Messages.
No, I haven't sent
The whole iPhone.
I didn't
Right,
send
where is
that.
it? I know. And his smile has stretched wider to the edge of his face. I was rather disturbed about this image when I saw it, though I figured that was just a glitch and forgot about it. How do you, how do you,
Wow. That shit's awesome. I don't know, I still can't get over the one sword dude.
After it cut to black, it stayed like that for about 10 seconds or so. You actually counted that?
Wow.
Really...
This guy's fucking awesome.
This guy has put some real enthusiasm into this. Real enthusiasm. I don't care about this, but I have to read it since I said I would. So, without further ado, let's continue.
Oh my god!
And then another weird thing happened. The save file select from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 popped up, and I was like, WTF, what's this doing in the Pacific game? Anyway, then I noticed something off. The background was the dark, cloudy sky of the bad Stardust Speedway level from Sonic CD, and there was only 3 save files. The music was that creepy Caverns or Winter music from Earthbound. And it seemed to have been in reverse. And the image for the save file where you see a preview of the level you're on is just red static from all 3 files. What freaked me out more was this character select. It only showed Tails, Knuckles, and to my surprise, Dr. Robotnik, I should say. Wait. So, not the Sonic in the title screen. Not the blood. Not the blood coming from his eyeballs and the Sega being turned to 666. The thing that scares you the most is that you can play as Dr. Robotnik. Oh, for crying!
The 666 thing was actually real, right?
Yes.
It's all an NDS fucking trick the game developers put in there.
Yeah. Right, okay. That's so stupid. Now I was sure that something was up. Oh, like there wasn't anything from the title screen.
Like there wasn't demon blood all over the wall. Just Christian there, just telling you.
I mean, how can you play as Robotnik in a classic Sonic game, for crying out loud? That's not all. Oh my. That's when I realised this wasn't a glitchy game, it was a hacked game. Oh, you don't say. Yeah, it definitely looked hacked. It was really creepy, but a smart game. But as a smart gamer, I wasn't scared, or at least I tried not to be. I told myself that it was just a hacked game, and there's nothing wrong with that.
God.
Anyways, Shaking off the creeped out feeling, I picked file 1 and chose Tails, and when I selected and got started,
I can
the
tell
screen
like you
froze.
can read, but what the fuck did they write?
I have
Sounds
no
like you're
idea.
having a hard time reading what the fuck they wrote.
For about 5 seconds, and I heard a creepy pixelated laugh that sounded an awful like that Kefka guy from the Final Fantasy. That makes no sense. Before cutting to black. Oh, like it already has. Yeah. The screen stayed back for about 10 seconds or more. Then it showed the typical level title thing. Except the specification shapes were different shades of red, and the text showed only Hell Act 1. The screen faded and the level title vanished, revealing Tails in the green hill zone from Sonic 1. The music was different though. It sounded like a peaceful melody in reverse. Peaceful melody in reverse.
I was gonna say, the fucking screen said Vanoss Gaming, and I knew I was being trolled.
Anyway, I started playing and had Tails start running like you would in any of the classic Sonic games. What was odd was that as Tails was running along the level, there was nothing but flat ground and a few trees for 5 minutes. That was when the peaceful music started to lower down into slow, deep tones with slowly as I kept going. See, I can emphasize. So, I suddenly saw something and I stopped to see what it was. It was one of the small animals lying dead on the ground bleeding. That was when the music started to slow down. Tails had a shock and saddened look on his face that I never saw him have before, so I had him move along. And he kept that worried look on his face. As he kept moving, I saw more dead animals as Tails moved past them, looking more and more worried as the music lowers. It should be lower, like lower. And he moves past more dead animals. I was shocked to see how they'd all died. They looked like someone killed them in rather gruesome ways. A squirrel was hanging on a tree, with what appeared to be his intestines hanging out. Oh my god, that's a bit.
It's something that you normally fucking see in the wilderness.
Yeah, but that's a bit strange.
It's not bad, I mean, come on now.
I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's a bit.
It's not even scary.
Strange.
It's more of ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
You see animals get hit by fucking cars every day. I mean, come on now. That shit's kind of realistic and kind of believable, but it's kind of not fucking. Get fucking hit.
It was a bunny had all 4 of its limbs torn off, and a duck. Oh.
Mario, goddamn, Mario is creepy. It's got like.
Did you just go Sonic Mario?
I was like Mario, Sonic, doesn't matter. They're all fucking made by Sega Genesis, so pretty much they're all the same game. They're all. Yeah, what's up?
Hello.
Not the much.
Hello.
Hiding in my room. Yep, dude, I got a cool move from the Time Meadow Shop.
Yabba dabba doo.
Final Fantasy X. I've been looking at the new Final Fantasy XL. It looks really
And the duck
good.
had his eyes
SD.
gored
Yeah.
out and his throat slit. Oh. I felt
Looking
sick
at
to
my
my stomach.
fucking-
Stomach? What's a stomach? Stomach when I saw this massacre and apparently so did Tails. Alright. Oh, for God's sake. After a few more seconds, there were no more animals, and the music seemed to have stopped. I still kept Tails to continue. Oh my god, that's so stupidity. After a minute passed, after the music stopped, I'll be bad at that, 'cause this is...
Ah, blocked it.
Even though I'm in a lot of trouble right now, it's still a whole lot of fun for me.
Oh, good. Nah.
You got good with that one.
You fool! You let your guard down.
That's specifically for this man. Yeah, Senju, guess what? Senju still here? Hey, that one's showing me some scam mic, please. I want you to train me and teach you some more stuff. So can you invite me to like a 1v1? Alright. And then as I fight this stuff, I fought this one dude that quit. Like when I beat him, like before I beat him, he quit out. Yeah, but there's one Majin that keep female. And whenever I got her health though, she was constantly spamming Burst Rush and God Fist. Yeah, I hate that. That's why they put on my mic. I said, come on, you spammer, try to kill me. Yep. I'm pretty sure you can guess who won that fight. It was me.
Right, where was I? Tails was running up a hill and then he stopped. It wasn't until I saw why Sonic was there on the other side of the screen with his back against Tails, with his eyes closed. Tails looked happy. Tails looked happy. Alright.
Super Saiyan God, Kaioken.
This story's so boring. But it's close to Christmas, so I'll have to do this.
How much do I need to hurt you?
You don't. I'll talk.
That was never in doubt.
Leave the mail. Right, fine. Huh.
Oh,
To see
got that
Sonic,
time.
but then his mail
Oh.
fluttered, obviously noticing that Sonic wasn't responding to him. If not acting
Got
as
that
if he
time,
was
yes,
totally
indeed.
obvious of Tails' presence. Tails walked slowly towards Sonic, and I noticed that I wasn't even moving my keyboard to make him move. So this had to have been a cutscene. Cutscene's one word, you numble. Suddenly I began to have a growing feel of dread as Tails walked closer to Sonic to get his attention. I felt that Tails was in danger and something bad was going to happen. It's like extremely boring. Ow.
Oh wow.
Oh. I heard faint static growing louder as Tails was but inches away from Sonic, and he stopped and stuck his head out to touch him. Hey, where was
Oh,
I?
fine. Nope.
That forbidding feeling in my gut was growing stronger, and I felt the urge to tell Tails to get away from Sonic as the static grew louder.
Time to die.
Suddenly, in a split second, I saw Sonic's eyes open, and they were black with those red glowing dots, just like the title image. Though there weren't a smile when that happened, the screen turned black and the static sound was off. It stayed black for about 7 seconds, and then white text appeared,
Yeah, I know,
forming
dude.
a
That one had to
message
come at
saying,
me. Clutch.
"Hello, do you want to play with me?"
Yeah, you had no stamina. I
Wait,
hope you know that.
has
right?
Rain muted me? Because I can't hear him.
Oh my god. You know too much stuff and I don't like it.
Has Rain muted me?
How much stuff do you have?
Ow. Here's a
Oh.
At this point, I
I'm
was
up here.
scooped
Now I'm
out.
up here.
I
Now
didn't
I'm
want to
back. Now I'm
continue
bobbing.
with the
I'm
game,
weaving.
but
I'm bobbing.
my
I'm weaving.
curiosity got the
I'm to
better
left.
of me
I'm going to the right.
when I
Oh,
was
I'm
taken
dropping.
to a
I'm
different
weaving.
level
He's
with the
punching. He's
level
kicking. He can't
title
do
now
nothing to hit
saying
me. I'm
hide and
bobbing.
seek.
I'm weaving. I'm
This
weaving.
time
I'm
I was
weaving.
in
I'm weaving.
the Angel Island level from Sonic 3, and it looked like everything was on fire. Tails looked as though he was scared out of his wits this time. He actually looked at me and made frantic gestures to me as if he wanted to get out of the area he was in as fast as possible. I was starting to get freaked out by this. I mean, Tails was actually breaking the fourth wall. You don't... In a creepy... Oh my... Oh... You just don't... You just don't mention that. You just... Oh my... You just don't mention that. That he's breaking the fourth wall. You just... Oh my... Capital letter... Oh... Trying to tell me to get him out of there. So I pushed down on the arrow key as hard as I could and made him run as fast as he could. A pixelated version of that creepy theme when you meet Shadow at the Ark as Robotnik from SA2 was playing as I made Tails twerk through the desolated forest, trying to help him escape from whatever he was trying to run from. Suddenly I heard that creepy laugh again, that awful Kefka laugh. Right after 10 seconds had passed as I helped Tails run through the forest, and then I started seeing flashes of Sonic popping everywhere on the screen again, with these black and red eyes. The music changed to that suspenseful drowning jingle as I saw Sonic behind Tails, slowly getting up on him, flying. Sonic wasn't running, he was actually flying. Like I said, don't put these sort of things in capital letters. Just
you're kidding.
don't. I mean, you just...
Well, people done that to me in a tournament, they didn't get kicked out, so what the hell gives? Yeah.
The flying pose was looking very similar to Metal Sonic's flying pose in Sonic CD, except it was just Sonic and he had the black and red eyes again only. This time I should emphasize it since I emphasized that. He had the most deranged looking grin on his face. He looked though he was enjoying the torment he was giving the poor little fox as he gained up on him. Suddenly, when Tails tripped, another
Oh
cutscene.
wow, I forgot about this
for
back here. That
God's
shit is
sake.
deadly. Oh, I
You know what?
thank you
Screw
for
this,
that.
I'm not reading this
Thank
anymore.
you.
It's too boring.
They so broke his stamina. Thanks,
I
bro.
don't want to read this. I'm not reading this anymore. But I will
Oh,
read.
oh wow.
Read this?
Jackie Chan, you're gonna be that guy, ain't you? Yeah.
I will read this. I will happily read this. There's some
Gonna be that
backstory.
guy. Oh damn it! Oh yeah, you keep talking about me for like running away. You're gonna use the cigar shot glass.
Right, so this is
Ah.
apparently the only one I can find.
Oh.
Yes, I know I should be.
Ah, damn it.
Sonic.exe, but kind of.
No, that move's gonna hit with a stamina break. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know why I did that.
I'm going to read.
I've stood up fought people before, and I kick most of their asses.
If you want to do the run and high tactic, I'm gonna
I.
Well, I could read this. It's a version of the Tales doll. So I'll read that, and then yeah. So yeah. Right. Ever play Sonic
Ah, I know what you're
Possibly a small
planning.
percent of you have heard of
Yeah,
the
you
Tales
got a little
doll.
bullshit counter move.
Here
ain't
is
you?
one of the stories I have heard of my close friend. A man came home from work with a gift from his son. He had picked up a new video game for him, Sonic Kart. It
you
was a
like
racing game,
pros.
and when he gave his son the gift, he was so excited to get it and play it right away. That night, he played the game with his son and had a great time. A couple of days later, the boy was almost finished with the game. His dad was there in his room when he beat the last boss, and he roared in excitement when he finally did it. He smiled and asked how he liked the game as he watched the credits screen. What's that? He asked the boy when the Tails doll appeared on the screen. The boy said it was Tails doll. That he was all he knew. That was all he knew. He told his son it was time for bed. During the night, the curious father went into the boy's room and turned on the TV very quickly to play the game for a while
That move
himself.
never really hit.
He noticed that he now had the option to play as Tails, so he chose him to tag up with some of the gang. That's a bad idea.
Ah, damn it! I need that.
The game was fun
I gotta
until he
remember to
tagged
do against that move.
him up with Sonic. The screen went black when the game system shut itself down. The man decided it was time for him to go to sleep since he had to work in the morning. So he crept out of his son's room and went to lie in bed with his wife. After around 2 a.m, he woke up when he heard thumps on his door. He assumed it was his son getting up to ask him to get him something. He told the boy to go back to bed. The thumping kept happening, and at one point he noticed a little shadow coming on from under the door. Tails kept popping in his head. He came out of bed slowly, opening the door when he heard someone say this very softly, "You are coming with me forever." It was a doll, and an evil, blood-covered, possessed little doll. It was
What are
the
you
doll from
talking
the game.
about?
It had to be.
What is he talking about? This is going on forever, and I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, for God's sake. Is that actually the version I want to hear?
This guy gonna get the mute button.
What?
This guy, like, what are you talking about?
I'm reading a creepypasta.
Where are you reading? A what now?
A creepypasta.
I have no clue what that is, and nor do I want to know.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Oh wow, I can't fucking move today.
So, that will do it for tonight's creepypasta reading for the 12 days of Christmas. So, this is the second day of Christmas. And until tomorrow's stream, have a good night.